All right. Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Bacon's Base Place. I'm Aaron Bacon, and today we're continuing with our 50 to 100 basic slap bass patterns, our easy to understand slap bass vocabulary. If you want to get your hands on your own copy of the free PDF, click that nice handy link in the description below. While you're there, make sure you subscribe to my channel and come back every time we do the live stream on here, because we're doing that more than twice a week for the most part. I'm aiming for 3 times a week. You know, we've been having a little bit of holidays, so that's why I got a little bit off track, and I'm doing 3 days in a row to make it up to you guys. So here's the second day of those with pattern number 5065, which is open slap pull off pull off. I'm still coming down off cold too, guys. So if you hear a little bit of scratchiness in my voice, then you know what it is. So open slap pull off pull off. For that, For that, I'm slapping with my pinky on any note, and then I'm pulling off to my index finger any 2 frets below that note, and then pulling off to the open string. So I have open 5th fret, 3rd fret, open, or open 7th fret, 5th fret, open, or open 9th fret, 7th fret, open. Open 10, open 12, 11. All right, so that's one way of doing a double pull-off, 1 fretted pull-off and onto an open note. So that's a fretted to an open pull-off. The other way is to do 2 fretted pull-offs. So you're just going 1 finger to another finger to another finger. Now you can do it with a whole bunch of different combinations of your pinkies and your middle fingers. I guess there's actually about 3 combinations, so maybe not a whole bunch. But now, because I said that, I'm sure somebody will find like a million ways to do this that I'm not thinking of. So if you find a million ways to do this that I'm not thinking of, let me know. All right. So move it around all kinds of different ways like that. I was just doing a little bit of diminished scale. This thing's pretty fun to do with symmetrical patterns. So whole tone's really fun to goof around with. So just goofing around with some whole tone stuff there, as you guys can see. But as I wanted to continue the theme that we were doing from yesterday, as not just doing moving around generically to chromaticism or scales or patterns or whatever, let's put it in a groove, okay? So this 1, 2, 3, 4, right, is a 4-note pattern. So I'm going to try to do it in more of a like a 16th note groove as opposed to like a triplet groove, right? So just something in a basic 4 where I'm just feeling the downbeat a lot. right, so that's kind of one fun way to do it. Again, and I'm just slopping all over the place trying to come up with something to show you guys here. It's because most of the grooves that I fall on, this kind of thing, if you wanted to think about that in 4, it would probably be like a dotted quarter note feel, right? Which still syncopates at every other note. Or it would just be in a triplet feel, or it would be in some sort of triple meter, you know? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, you know, you'd almost do quadruplets, but that's just a whole crazy thing. All right, guys. So that's basically it. This one is kind of a pretty awkward pattern, you know. The Figaro, I think, as it would be called, the Figaro. You know, it's 2 downward slurs. So that's a little bit awkward, but you know, you can use it for some cool tricks. Okay, so some fun tricks. You know, so let me know how you guys are doing with this one. Let me know how you guys managed to incorporate this into your playing. I'm really excited to actually hear from you guys about this stuff. So let me know, and come back next time, tomorrow, Friday, when we're doing it. We might do it a little bit later in the evening, but because I like to do that on Fridays sometimes, just do it a little bit later, because I know in the weekdays, you know, I work, well, I don't know if you guys know, but I work in the evenings on the weekends, so that's why I do this in the daytime, even though I know a lot of people aren't necessarily available in the day. That's when I am. So for Fridays, I don't work in the evening, so I'm trying to let some evening people have a good time for slot for this too. Okay, so I'm going to start trying to get out of here now. Hope everybody enjoyed today's lesson. We will continue tomorrow. Ooh, finally changing it up. Open slap, slide slap. So that'll be an interesting one.